Did you know AI can sometimes confidently give you wrong answer? And this phenomenon is called AI hallucination. And it happens more often than you think. Let's understand 4 major reasons why AI hallucinates. The very first reason is biased or insufficient data. AI models like large language models learn from huge data collected from books, internet, website, articles. But here's the problem. If the training data is limited, biased, or incomplete, then the model does not have enough information to give you the correct answer. So what does it do? It fills the missing gap by guessing based on the patterns it has learned. For example, if the training data has only one source about a specific topic, then the model relies too heavily on it and repeat the incorrect information. The problem becomes even worse in specialized fields like medicine, law, or science, where the high quality data is limited. As a result, AI generates confident but incorrect answers. Then comes the second reason, which is overfitting. Overfitting happens when AI model memorizes the training data instead of truly understanding it. This means model becomes very good at repeating patterns it has seen before, but struggles when facing new or slightly different question. Imagine a student who memorizes answers from textbook but doesn't really understand the meaning of it. Remember Chatur from 3 Idiots? If you ask the question differently, the student might give wrong answer with full confidence. The same thing happens with AI models. When they encounter new prompts or unusual question, they generate answers which sound correct, but they are actually irrelevant or incorrect. And then comes the third reason, which is faulty model architecture. Language is incredibly complex. Words can have multiple meanings depending upon culture, context, or idioms. If the model's architecture is not powerful enough to understand these deep relationships, then it may only recognize the surface level patterns. That leads to misinterpretation of context. For example, the word bat. It can mean the flying animal or a cricket or baseball bat. If the model fails to interpret the surrounding context correctly, it may produce the wrong explanation. This problem becomes even more visible in technical or specialized domains where deep understanding is required. And that brings to my fourth and last cause of why AI hallucination happens, which is generation method. So hallucinations can also occur because of how AI generates text. There are different techniques to produce responses. One such method is called beam search, which focuses on generating sentences that sound fluent and coherent. But sometimes, fluency comes at the cost of accuracy. The model may generate a sentence which sounds very convincing, but is factually wrong. Another method is sampling, which introduces randomness into the generation process. Sampling helps AI produce diverse and creative responses, but it can also lead to nonsensical or fabricated information. So there's always a trade-off between creativity, fluency, or accuracy. So once again, what were the 4 causes of AI hallucination? Limited or biased data, overfitting, text generation methods, and weak model architecture. So next time AI gives you a confident answer, do not forget to double check it. If you found this useful, stay tuned.